Water fam. Okay, so today we're gonna be stealing babies. Well, we're gonna be stealing the eggs from my dragon, you guys. She is angry. You know, she's gonna try to defend herself in her nest, but she is all black and melanistic, and she just laid some pearly white eggs. So today we gotta sneak up in the enclosure and we gotta grab the eggs out of her. Well, from her, you know what I mean? It's crazy. All right, y'all, so the type of incubation we're gonna do is we're gonna be having these two Tupperwares filled with like a little layer of dirt and substrate. So maybe 2 eggs to fit in here, about 4 or 5 eggs in here, 2 eggs right here, 4 or 5 eggs in here. So hopefully, but the eggs are kind of like that big, so I don't know how many she had, guys. So chill. Hopefully she had a lot, you know, but I might have to go get another container, which isn't a bad thing. It's just gonna have to be more labor for your boy. You know what I mean? I can't be lazy. So let's go. Mia Mario. All right, so I ended up just buying, getting a bunch of this sandy substrate. This is what I've been using for all my kids. I'm gonna take a handful, kind of spread it in this one, get all the twigs out of it, because it has a little bit of mulch in here too, which isn't a bad thing, but I don't want anything poking the eggs right now. But these eggs are gonna be so dope, baby. It's gonna be so cool. We got some dirt in here just like that, and I think we're gonna do it just like this. I don't think y'all understand, as a keeper of lizards, and you know, I've been keeping an animal since about like what, the age of 4 years old. The ripe age of 4. I got my first real like pet store bought animal at 6, and to finally have eggs from like my dream species of lizard, it's just so cool. And it's just something that is only a blessing from God, bro, because he's been blessing me a lot recently, and you know, it's no other than him, you know, because I cannot do this stuff on my own. You know, that's why I kind of thought that Luna was not pregnant, but he blessed me. He was like, here you go, son, here's some babies. So, whoo, without further ado, let's get these kids. I'm not gonna get emotional. So what I also have too is I just wanna add some water in here. In these little tubs, water in these little tubs. Just a little bit, not too much. I don't wanna make these eggs dry. Just wanna add some humidity into this stuff, you know? All right, now let's go get these crazy freaking babies. They're probably like that big, the eggs are. I don't know what's gonna fit, but what's not. Let's go, baby. All right, so you guys can see Luna, she's right there at the bottom. So she's kind of angry. She's digging right now around for some eggs. She's trying to pull all the soil up to that little container, her lay box, and she wants to be able to cover these babies with the most amount of soil so she can make sure that no predator can smell them from above. Which he's in captivity. The only predator in here is forest, you know? So, hey, I'm not a predator. I'm gonna come rescue these babies and make sure that they hatch perfectly. It's a perfect little baby, y'all. Bro, tell me this thing ain't plumped. This thing is plumped. It looks so freaking nice. Y'all see this egg right here, bro? This is one little egg. These eggs, bro, they feel so much different than like tortoise eggs. Like turtle eggs. Turtles have like the hard shelled ones. They feel totally different than like the ones at your grocery store and stuff. These eggs feel like literal, they're like leather eggs. They're so, it's like so indescribable. Another perfect baby right here. This is 2. I need you guys to keep count for your boy. She wants to protect her nest, just how a crocodile would. So I need to be super cautious when I'm doing this. And then I think this is the last dud one. This one's like super indented, as you guys can see. Oh, there's the camera. Look at that, it's like super indented and stuff. So I think we got like 4 good eggs. And 3, and then, yeah, 2 bad ones. 2 ones that aren't so good. Look around a bit more. So I kind of know where the nest started. I don't know where it ended. Yo, we back, Water fam. Yo, so right now I'm getting everything set up for the eggs. So we got the incubator. It finally came. That's the box right over there. We got some perlite. We got a bunch of different things. I'm gonna talk to you guys how we're gonna incubate these eggs, and so that they can stay ripe and good for these 7 months. Cause it's gonna be a long 7 months. So we gotta get ready for them. So without further ado, let's go. All right, y'all. So let me go get the incubator over here. So this right here is the incubator. I know it's kind of small. It's not a big incubator, but I think we're going to be able to make this work. Yo, so this is the one egg that kind of went bad. I'm gonna cut it open. It's from the top. Oh yeah, this is a bad egg. Oh yeah, it already stinks. But you guys can kind of see. I want to rinse all the egg yolk out of it though, and I'm gonna keep this egg, and I'm gonna keep the eggshell. But yeah, this was the one that was super duper like squishy, and I think we got one more like that too. All right, you guys, we're gonna ditch that whole setup with the water at the bottom, and then we got the, you know, the little lid on the top with the grid. We're gonna ditch it. A lot of people said it's worked for them, but I have some perlite with me today. We went and picked it up from Home Depot, so we're gonna try that method instead. All right, y'all, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna add all the perlite in here. I'm only gonna do a little bit. I don't need a whole bunch of it. So we got that much, and then as you guys can see, it's really flaky. It's like foam. It's like styrofoam, so it's really dusty. But we're gonna get a little bit of cup of water. And we're gonna try to mix it and match it until we get it to the perfect temperature and the perfect consistency. All right, so we have some water right here for the perlite. Dip about that much in there. Let's see. Mix it around. Really play with it. This is 100% dry perlite, so it didn't have any water in it when I got it, so we're good. A lot of people measure it and they'll weigh it, but I don't have all of that technique. I'm just gonna really make it as humid as possible as I can, you know? They said it should stay when you squeeze it. And I'm trying my best, okay? So that might be a little bit too wet for me to do. Add a little bit more. Just around there, just like that. Now we're gonna mix that into it. So this is like what you need for your nest, okay? So, oh, y'all take some notes. This is my first time ever doing this. Let me know in the comments down below if y'all are a monitor breeder. Have you done this before? You see, it sticks together. I don't know if perlite does this already by itself. Let me see like something without it. Yeah, it kind of already sticks together by itself. It's not super. All right, so I think that's gonna be good. See, and it crumbles apart again. I feel like it's a good consistency. Okay, so now what I wanna use this for, this is where the eggs are gonna actually go. So I'm gonna add perlite in here, add a whole bunch just like that. These eggs need to go up in here. Add a good amount. Just like this. So this is the base of it, right? So now I need to get a marker so we can mark the top of these eggs. Okay, so now we got the first egg. Make sure. You're so precious. You're so little. You need to see this little egg, bro. Holy moly. Just trying to dust it all off. Just like that. That's the best I can do. Okay. We're gonna grab a little Sharpie. What I'm gonna do, you guys can see, I literally just mark the top of it. Just like that. I'm gonna open up this Sharpie to put a little line. Now, if you guys are wondering why are you putting lines on the eggs, you're ruining them. It's a reason to it, okay? So these eggs are going to be incubated, and I don't want them moving around. So you guys see how I just move them up and down, and I'm moving them around into them on this tray and this one. These guys cannot rotate. It's been over 24 hours. With it being over 24 hours, these guys cannot rotate because their embryo inside the egg is already starting. So I like to draw on it just to make sure that I'm placing them at the correct way. I don't want these eggs to drown. I'm gonna set that one over here. for now. Like I said, we're going to Target again in like a few minutes, just so I can make sure that I can get them a bigger tub, because this is too cramped, okay? The eggs are all the way up on each other. So we're gonna get something just a little bit bigger. But as you guys can see, this is what we got. We got all the eggs in here. Yeah, so we got all the eggs in here, and now we're gonna get some special wrap to put over the eggs. Okay, so now we're gonna use this plastic wrap right here. I'm gonna pull this out ever so gently. Come on. Okay, we're gonna do this. We're going to kind of just saran wrap, bro. This plastic wrap stuff, so hard to work with. Put it up there like that. Put the eggs in there, just like that. Good. 25. There we go. You got it all written on there. The date and everything looks good. So now I gotta head back to there. I'm gonna put these guys in the incubator, and we are incubating these guys at 86 degrees. That is the ambient temperature in this incubator. Yo, Water Fam, y'all know we can't end the episode without feeding Luna and Forrest, the father of these eggs. You know, like Forrest is literally the dad of these eggs, and Luna is the mother. She did all the hard work digging and, you know, finding the right temperature, and she passed every single egg, you guys. So with that being said, let's go feed these kids. All right, y'all, so we got a couple more pieces. Since she's so hungry, I'm just gonna throw some pieces right there for her. 2 more, and she should just go to town. All right, y'all, now it's time to move on to the dad of the clutch. So let's go. This kid absolutely loves chicken liver. You know what? I don't even know if he does. I don't even know if I remember feeding it to him. But Raya used to love chicken liver. That's what it was. Check out, this is laid back dude. What's up, kid? Oh, you're his tail with me. Look at his tail. His tail's so beautiful. All right, so let's do this. I think we're gonna have to be, we're in such an awkward place right now. I'm trying to get these pieces out. Here, Bubba. Let's see, let's see. Put one right there. I got a lot of pieces. Oh my goodness. Oh, here we go. Check this kid out. He's gonna go to town. How sick is it? This is what it's all about. Having some crazy monitor lizards. That is so dope, bro. These kids made me so happy. Just seeing them eat, seeing them have fun. You know, Luna's still eating her food right now. It's just something that's just so dope and so cool. And these two are parents. They have 4 little eggs in the incubator. That's the little fan noise that y'all hear in the background. 6 to 7 months, baby. We'll have some cool freaking animals.
With a monitor like a sidekick. Walk with dominion, cause I know who my God is. Get it out the mud. Wild up. Jumping out the water, monitor. Don't worry about none. God got us. Animals and tools, so you know we double up.